Hello, all of my friends. I am so grateful that you would pop in here and tune in. It's World Kindness Week. And every once in a while, there's something that's not planned that I just feel like we need to just stop and talk and share. And that happened to me today. I found out about a young man named Wyatt Niemann. And he was from Watertown, South Dakota, and he passed recently. He was young, he's a kid. And in the middle of everything else that's happening, in the middle of World Kindness Week, here we are with a community that's just grieving. And so there is an outpouring of kindness that is happening in that community right now. And it just gives me shivers because it's so beautiful. And so I asked the mayor of Watertown, Sarah Caron, to join me to talk about some special things that are going to happen in honor of Wyatt and really what she would like everyone to remember in the face of grief. So let's bring on Sarah. Hello, Mayor Caron. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. And you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to talk with me today. I really appreciate it. I'm wondering if you could kind of tell us about Wyatt for people who aren't from Watertown. Can you share with us about Wyatt and what made him special?
Sure. Wyatt is a citizen of Watertown who inspired a lot of people throughout his very short life. He had Huntington's disease and it progressed through his life, but it didn't slow him down. And he had every right to be frustrated and depressed, and he just wasn't. He was happy and he loved life and he loved other people. He loved every living thing. And he just went throughout his life facing challenges. Nothing got him down. And eventually he passed, but not before he had really inspired our whole community. And so he just passed less than a week ago, and no one wants to say goodbye. And your heart breaks for the family. And people wanted to be able to do something to comfort the family. I think that's where it started. And to let them know that even though Wyatt only lived to be 17 years old, he made an impact on all of us in the community. And how can we comfort them, the family and the loved ones and the people who cared? So that's the idea, where to honor Wyatt, we did what he would want us to do: be kind to one another and to do little random acts to bring happiness to another person's life. And so those of us who are hurting for Wyatt and his family, we can go out of our way to smile at someone, to open the door for them, to buy them a cup of coffee, whatever. Just do some little random act in honor of Wyatt. And that way we can bring happiness out of grief.
Mm-hmm. And there's something special for tonight, correct?
Right. There's going to be a prayer vigil in his yard, and we're going to sing a song and say a prayer. And I'm going to make a proclamation that tomorrow, Thursday, November 12th, will be Wyatt J. Niemann Day in Watertown. And everybody is urged to do a random act of kindness to honor our hero, Wyatt Niemann.
That's fantastic. What time is that prayer vigil tonight for people who are in Watertown?
It's at 8:15.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just their neighborhood. It's not a huge place. So if you know them, and, I'm sure you'd be welcome there.
Yeah. I understand that Wyatt was really known for his smile.
Yes.
And that even made its way into your proclamation.
Right. Smiles for miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always had a huge smile. That's what his dad used to say. So it's, I mean, it makes you smile just hearing that about him.
Yes, and it reminds you that in the face of grief, that pain and joy exist simultaneously. You know, on one hand, you've got this tremendous pain, and on the other side, you know that by doing some small act of kindness in honor of someone, that you're going to bring joy to your own self, a lightness into your own spirit, and also joy to someone else. And really, I'm certain that knowing about it would bring joy to Wyatt's parents as well.
Right. And just knowing that he has touched people to the point that they're going out and spreading joy to others in his honor, that would be tremendous comfort, I would think.
You know, one thing that I want to mention is that sometimes I think as humans, we feel like maybe we don't make that big of an impact. Maybe we don't really matter. Maybe we don't feel like we have any special skill or special thing about us that really would impact an entire community. And when we talk about Wyatt, we talk about his smile impacting the whole community. And so I love that. And I just want to point that out for everyone who is watching. If you feel like, what do I have to give today? Because you are in a spot of grief yourself. The act of smiling at someone, saying to someone, "You're really awesome. I'm glad I got to meet you," or whatever those words might be. In whatever way you can share a piece of yourself with someone else, and it makes an impact. As Wyatt showed us, it makes an impact far greater than we could ever imagine.
Mm-hmm. Right. One small gesture can make a big difference in someone else's life.
Mm-hmm. Mayor Caron, anything else you want to mention or share before we let you go?
Well, I think thanks for doing your kindness team effort. It's wonderful, and it touches a lot of people, and we need that right now. We need it more than ever before. And so I thank you, and I thank everybody who reaches out to bring a little joy to someone else's life. It really matters.
I would not be able to do what I do if other people didn't feed me the kindness. So a woman named Dawn from Watertown was the one who actually said, "Hey, this is going on, and if you had a chance to do something about it, that would be great." And so people feed me their beautiful stories of kindness. They tell me when a community is hurting, and I just love that I get to be a vessel for those sorts of things. So thank you. And thank you, Mayor Caron, for what you're doing in Watertown, and for the special gift that you're giving Wyatt's family. It's beautiful.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for joining me. And again, it's World Kindness Week, so I hope that you will be intentional about going out there, and as you go about your day, make it a kindness adventure all week long, all month long, all year long, and then let's take it into next year too. We need it. All right. Love you, everybody. Bye-bye.